What's up, world? Let me tell you about this beard growth oil I got from 12 tribes on Earth. 8 ounces of oily goodness with a nozzle that prevents sprays and spills, and soft ingredients that make it perfect addition to anyone's morning routine. From coconut to castor, all these oils are hand chosen. After using this herbal blend, the biggest thing I noticed is how soft, how strong my hair was, and how good I feel. Pick up your bottle today and make your beard the star of the show.
All right, y'all. Had to end the other live because I got kicked out and I could not even get back in. So, what I did was I logged out and logged back in. I had to shut my laptop all the way down and come back in, and it let me in. So, sorry about that, but that's okay. We're not going to give up and we're going to move forward with this subject matter of the Haitians being um, under an ankle monitor, or another word, a shackle. And I'm just taking notice how they're doing this to the Haitians, but nobody else. And we all know the Haitians and the Syrians lost their TPS status on the same day when the Supreme Court made the decision, but nobody is shackling down a Syrian up in here. So, yeah, I see a lot of racism in this, and it's very selective. And like I said, if you're going to shackle somebody, why not shackle them damn Somalians that have taken billions of dollars from the government, scamming and lying and putting up fake businesses and getting millions and millions of dollars for their fake business? You didn't put nary shackle on their asses. So, y'all, let's get into it. Hopefully people will come over and get caught up. Let's try this again. All right, give me one if you can see my screen. Okay. All right, here we go again, all right? That's okay. Okay, okay, okay. Can y'all hear? Okay, okay, one. Give me a one if you can see my screen. Wow, I'm still having a problem. All right. Okay, hopefully this will do it. I'm gonna try again. Damn. Mm. Okay. All right, y'all. Thank you for the ones. I think we can do it this time.
Okay, thank you. Services. Okay, thank you. Mm-hmm. Yeah, everything is okay. 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 They only put this one. Yeah. This one only. Okay. After everything is okay.
For black people, shackles have a meaning that most of us as white people don't understand. But this brings back the feeling of being enslaved.
It's okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, if they can call, they will be able to reach me out too from that number. Yes. So they have to put the income monitor on if they want to stay in America. And I know we've seen on TV, it's people who do crime that actually have this thing on. And I'm asking, it's dangerous for them because some people, we have to know, not everybody's gonna like Haitian, with everything that's going on right now. And this is gonna be like, oh, there's a person with the monitor. So what if that person already against them? It's a threat to them. They might kill them. They might shoot them. It's dangerous. So, and again, why is it not a little bit more private? Put it like like a Dexicum. You know what I mean? Like put it somewhere more private. This exposes them to danger. And why that? America, anywhere you are, they can find you. They have your phone number. They have your address. Why this? And from what we were told in there, it's within 75-mile radius from Ohio, from their address. I talked to them about what if we have a life-threatening emergency? We have to call the case officer. Is he available 24/7? No, he's not. But this is a question for him. This person gonna reach out within 3 days. Haitian people are very compliant. So they received the letter. They were supposed to come here voluntarily. They have to find somebody to drive them to be here on time. So if you really need them, they don't need that monitor on. We are already in jail. Now she has to go see her family in Indiana. She cannot without a legal permission. This is jail. That's not fair. It's not fair. And she has diabetes. Hey, who knows what's gonna happen to her? What if she has a wound there? It's gonna take time to heal. So it's like, and she already stressed. That thing make her even more stressful. Hey, what we're talking about here, inhuman. Well, she was crying in there. I can feel her pain. I'm Haitian, but one thing we need to know, Haitian people are great people. They are not bad people. Our country is bad, yes, but we have to know America rules Haiti. When we elect our president, if they don't like him, they said, no, this person cannot be elected because they're going to lose their interests. They have many interests in Haiti. If we become a good country right now, it's not good for them. But they are doing this to us. 99.9% of all the guns from America. We do not produce guns in Haiti. So I'm telling you, and now you're trying to send them back. It's not safe. It's a level 4 for security. You're sending them back. Now, because they do not want to go because there's no life there, now you put them to jail with the ankle monitor. I think this should be removed. I don't think this is fair, really. Yeah.
I'm shaking. Yeah, we're gonna give you some space here.
Olè zoom ka li di si yo te forso pou al Haiti, donc lò rive Haiti ki problem ki tap gen. The country is not safe. Okay. Yeah, and I have my asylum here pending, and I have a 5-year work permit. I just can imagine why I should go back to Haiti while I can work here.
So she already has asylum in case? So she
asylum, yeah, she has an asylum pending, and she said she went to court on July 6th.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Sorry, the rain's coming in. Sonia, is there anything else you'd like to say?
I don't have much to say. I'm already.
You know, she brings up a good point. This woman had seek asylum and she got asylum. Now, I was also hearing online that even the Haitians with legal status here, they're even trying to figure out a way to go after them. So, yeah, you may be naturalized and a legal citizen. Donald Trump don't care. Donald Trump don't care. They already done that to the Latinos. Some of them were naturalized citizens and they still nabbed them for deportation. And they are trying to do the same things to these Haitians, even the ones that are legal. So you can see they don't care. They do not care what your status is. They want you out of here. This is why many of you Haitians online, you need to stop trying to attack us, because this is a decision made by Donald Trump in his administration. And this shackling that's going on, this is coming from Stephen Miller. That's where this garbage is coming from. Stephen Miller. So I don't know why y'all are so mad at us online. And I think I understand why. You're not going to go after the people that are really doing this because you fear them. You do. So we are, in a sense, being scapegoated online by y'all. But you're attacking the wrong people, for real.
Already in jail, and they put monitor in my ankle. So.
Could you spell her name again?
Sony, Prenice, Prenice.
Is she
Okay, thank you.
Legal services.
Okay, thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, everything is okay. Okay.
Okay.
They only put this one only. Okay. After everything is okay.
For Black people, shackles have a meaning that most of us as white people don't understand. But this brings back the feeling of being enslaved.
It's okay.
And I have beautiful children and teenage girls who attend my church.
what's the feeling?
And I hate to think of what could happen.
Put me in Columbus. In Columbus.
With ice.
No.
Ice, of course. Una cita con la corte? Oh.
Antes.
Antes. Okay.
Antes. Yeah.
Ella vive en San Francisco y puede Podría ser que pueda llamarte y hacer una entrevista por celular. Okay.
And as Haitians, we know that human rights is a thing in the 21st century, but it seems that it's not the case for the US anymore. Actually, I really feel ashamed when I look at those mothers, those fathers, those young people, and I just have a picture on my phone of a 20 years old young man who just like graduated from high school, and they put that anchor monitor on him. So it's unbearable. It's really, I don't know, but this is insane actually. If I am open for any type of court hearing, I think that this type of treatment of putting an ankle monitor is just like trying to bring back the memory of slavery. People are not living on plantation anymore, and it's really a shame to see this administration is doing this to people. Actually, one of the things with Haitians, they do not like to hide because they know that they're not doing anything, and this is one thing for us. When you're hiding, you set the signal that you've done something wrong, and this is why you see that they're not afraid to show up, because they know that they have the right to appear before a judge, and the government has the full power. If they want to deport them, they can go ahead and do so. After a court hearing, they can decide that they don't want to keep them here anymore. They can still do whatever they want to do with them, because they might be afraid to go back to Haiti.
Let me tell you something. This ain't gonna keep these people here. You got to think about this government don't tell the truth about nothing. And we know Donald Trump, he ain't about no truth whatsoever. The bottom line of the matter is they're going to put these monitors on you, let you stay for a little while longer since you agreed to be monitored 24/7. But eventually, you're going to wake up one day and they're going to be making the announcement that they're removing the ankle monitors and deporting you out of here. They're not going to keep their word for you to stay here indefinitely as long as you wear that. That monitor is only going to be on you for a limited amount of time. When they get tired of doing all this monitoring, they're just going to cut it off of you and still put you on a plane and get rid of you. You can never trust the word of your enemy. Okay? You can never trust their word. Their word is no better than Paula dog do. Their word has no value whatsoever. Their history is nothing but a bunch of lies. These are the same people. They haven't changed. So they are playing a mind game with you and making you believe, oh, as long as you allow us to monitor you, you can stay. Trust me, there's a time limit on it. They're just not going to tell you. They're not going to let y'all stay. You're still going to be out of here.
But at the end of the day, they know that they have not committed any crimes. So as human beings, they know that they're entitled for the right to be respected.
I read a report that in Springfield, Ohio, Haitians are being asked to wear ankle monitors. And baby, the ICE agents are the ones that are putting these ankle monitors on them. They're being called in for in-person checkups, and then they're leaving with ankle monitors. I'm speechless. I don't even know what to say. Ankle monitors. I don't even know what to say. It's just every day it's something with this administration. This is absolutely horrible. So I get why the people are protesting in Ohio right now, because that's just inhumane. If you ask me, that's inhumane. It's disgusting.
It is. And the thing is, y'all, they can't even travel 75 miles outside of where they live. If they go more than 75 miles from Springfield, Ohio, ICE track them down and they automatically get deported. So if they got family in another state or something happens to a relative, if they are over 75 miles away, they literally can't go. It could be their own parent that passes on. And if they go over 75 miles outside of that limit, it's an automatic deportation. Man, this place, America is like a police state. It really is. Trust me. They're going to do this to more people. They are. You know, we're going to wake up one day and they're going to start shackling a lot of these Africans here too. And they're not going to just stop. If they can get away with doing this to the Haitians, you think they're going to stop? No, they're going to get these other immigrants as well. They're going to get them too. No, Tamara, what they're doing, they're starting in Springfield, Ohio, because it's got, a pretty sizable Haitian population in Springfield, Ohio. That's where they're starting. But we know they're not going to stop there. We know it already. So if they get away with this and it works out, and they can shackle as many Haitians as they can get their hands on in Springfield, oh, hell yeah, they're going to be spreading this around. They're going to be in Florida doing it, in New York doing it. Wherever the Haitians are in big numbers, that's where they're going to go and shackle these people. So they're just, Springfield, Ohio is just a start, but they're going to move beyond that because we know how these people operate. They try to put on airs like everybody's a criminal except for them. And they are the biggest criminals of them all. But you know how they are. They put on airs like everybody's worse than them. Because you see it in Donald Trump. Donald Trump is always talking about some criminal this and criminal that. And he's the biggest criminal of them all, sitting there with 34 felonies. Calling somebody else talking about somebody else as a bigger criminal. This man is a joke, but that's how they operate. These people are power hungry, and they're always trying to subjugate a group of people. Just look at some of the stories that have come out over the years of how these farmers treat the Mexicans. They'll slap them around. They treat them bad. Depending on what farm they're on, they get treated bad. I even read about some of them would get punched and slapped and everything. They can't help themselves. This is who they really are. It's their culture. It really, truly is. They always got to have somebody subjugated. So now the new target is the Haitians, to humiliate them and subjugate them. And everywhere they go, people are going to see the ankle monitor and know why they got it on. You know what I mean? It's always humiliate some melanated person somewhere. This is what they're all about. And this is just who they are. They got to always have some dark person under them, or some dark person that they got to have some control over. You know, that's why you got Karen running around, because she thinks she got the right to walk up to you and demand some ID. You know, this is just this is their culture. This is literally their culture. You know, and who are they if they're not subjugating anybody? If they're not subjugating anyone, they feel like nothing. They do. They feel like nothing if they don't have anybody to step on. Right. And you're right, Tamara. They are always online fighting with us. And I don't get it. I don't get it, because we did not do this to them. And number two, all this fighting with us, what is it going to change for them? Nothing. Nothing is going to change. This country is going to keep doing whatever they want to do to these Haitians. Yeah, but you're going to be able to stay, but at what cost? At what cost? You won't have your freedom. If you're being monitored around the clock, you're not free. So yeah, so what they're saying to you is either go back to Haiti, where you could possibly lose your life because that country is still very unstable, or stay here and your overseers will watch you 24/7. So you are giving up a piece of yourself by putting that ankle monitor on. Yeah, you get to stay, but somebody's watching over you 24/7? Oh, hell no. Hell no. Hell no. You know what I would be telling them? You got bigger fish to fry than to be online fighting with us. Okay. Being online fighting with us is going to get them nowhere. Nowhere. It's not going to remove that ankle monitor. You know, but see, I know why y'all won't fight this white man, because you fear as soon as you get finished fighting with them, you're going to be deported, which you probably will. That is true. You probably will. That's what y'all fear. That's why you won't fight with them no matter what they do to you. You will not stand up to this white man because you fear that's an automatic deportation if you try to fight one of them. I know why you're doing it. I know why. And you feel fighting with us is safe. You don't have nothing to worry about if you come and fight with us 24/7 online. You have nothing to lose. Nothing's going to happen to you. Yeah, Tamara, they're not going to do no 1804 on ICE, are they? They're not going to try to do no 1804 on them. So, y'all, I'm going to go ahead and conclude. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for your support. Don't forget to pick up your hair products, y'all, and be on the lookout for my lives. I do have a couple of things I'm looking at for tomorrow, but I thank you each and every day for your support and being with my channel, because some of y'all have been here for the long haul, and I deeply appreciate it. Shalom, family.